You know, man, I heard you gotta have,
Look, fellas,
you know, the
I asked you nice.
photographers,
Now I'm getting very
they snap at that
irritated.
picture,
For the last time, would you
you see
please
the
stay out of my
thumbnails, and
friggin'
then on the
path?
thumbnails, not
Please.
even on the
All
thumbnails,
right,
just
man,
a
sorry.
regular photo,
Thank you.
or just not a photo, maybe a image on the screen, on TV, how you see that image, and then in the back it be blurry.
So y'all ain't getting nothing?
You know what I'm saying? Photographers know what I'm talking about. And that's how we be. You can even take this one. Sometimes we be driving. You be driving. Say you just driving on a residential, you know what I'm saying, main road.
One day somebody gonna
You know what
kick
I'm saying,
his
there's
ass.
stores. It's, you know what I'm saying, you on the road. You see stores, you see retail, you see lights. You driving on the road. When you looking straight, it's four lights ahead of you, but we don't see that. It's just like that image. It's blurry by, you know what I'm saying, some of us be on the highway.
Hey, like you got shit to do tomorrow, you don't have to go to work.
We be on the highway and it be 1,000 cars in front of us, but some of us really don't see them cars in front of us. You know what I'm saying? Some people focusing on the lane, actually the lines that pass, line by line. Some people actually looking at the road and looking at it as they go. Some people looking at the car in front of them, they bumper, and whatever they doing. You know what I'm saying? But it's a blur. It's a blur. So what I'm saying is, man, we got to have vision. We got to adjust the vision, bro, and you got to adjust that shit where you can see long term. You can see the, you know what I'm saying, the end and what's finna come. So you better prepare.
You fucking up the rotation. Pump, gear.
Build a highway.
Fucking up the rotation. You can get killed with
Build
somebody
a
else.
highway, and it's a car in front of you, right?
Lucky you, my boy.
But this car in front of you, see that it's like four cars in front of it, and they all slowing down. They all slowing down. He can see that. This car in front of you can see that. So what did he do? He starts slowing down. But see, you driving, you don't see the four cars in front of you. You barely notice the car in front of you slowing down. So all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, you see the car slowing down and you just hit your brake all of a sudden. Because it was a blur. You couldn't see the long term. You couldn't see, you know what I'm saying, what was ahead. And that's how it is, man. We gotta adjust our vision. We gotta adjust our vision and see on down the road. You know what I'm saying? See through the tunnel. No matter what you try to do, no matter what you try to do, you gonna have to see your way through. You have to see your way through, man. And that's just what it is, bro. So adjust your vision and go within. Go within. You know what I'm saying? Make the plan solid. Sometimes you gotta go back to the drawing board and revise the plan. And whatever it is when you decide to execute, adjust the vision. Think about long term, not now or what's in front of you right now. Think about on down the road. You know what I'm saying? And one other thing, I will leave you with that to adjust your vision. Don't just see what's in front of you. Don't just think about short term. Think about long term. I want to leave you with this because this is Black History Month, and we got a lot of tell you to be like Martin Luther King, have a dream. Tell you to be like Malcolm X. To tell you to think like, speak like Frederick Douglass. They tell you to think like this. Tell you to Maya Angelou. They tell you like. You're supposed to be like all these great leaders. Once was leaders, and that's cool, and I agree with that. But I don't agree with that because I feel like you should be like you. Don't be like them because they were great and they were speaking to a people, a consciousness of that time, of their time. So you trying to be like them is you trying to be like them, like Martin Luther King, Maya Angelou, Malcolm X. It's literally like picking up the old English book dictionary
Man, I'm on house arrest. I ain't supposed to
and
be
looking
nowhere.
at, you know how them
Get
Shakespeare's,
locked up. Man, come on.
them Shakespeare plays, the movies, thou, why art thou, all that type of English. That's like looking at a video or reading a book like that today in this modern day time, right now. Right now, you watching this video.
You want some Kool-Aid?
It's like you, in this modern day
I
time,
want some Kool-Aid.
you watching a movie from 1800s, 1700s. You read a book from 1800s, 1700s, and the language don't apply to today because people they talk that way. People talking totally different. People talking slang. People talking more. People ain't talking like, and even if they are sophisticated, they ain't talking like that. It's just a different time. So it's the same with you, trying to be like Martin Luther King, trying to be like Frederick Douglass, trying to be like Maya Angelou, trying to be like Jackie Robinson. Let's go on and on and on. And I agree they all great, but trying to be like them in this modern day time is really no good. It's irrelevant and it ain't speaking to today. And it ain't helping our future. You gotta be like, in order to be like them, you gotta go within you. You gotta go within you, know who you are as a person, what motivates you, you know what I'm saying? What drives you? You gotta figure out your purpose. You gotta understand the times of today, the people of today, the consciousness of today, and figure out how to serve the collective consciousness of today. Whether that be by a product, whether you're an influencer, whether whatever type of service you or product it is, that's what you gotta do. But trying to be like them ain't no good. You know, I'm trying to be like Malcolm X. I'm studying Malcolm X. I want to be like Malcolm X because he was great and he is great. You know what I'm saying? I'm studying his speeches and shit like that. And then it's a whole different time. Your language ain't gonna be understood.
I thought you had a friend who look up with me. I do.
So you gotta go within you.
Smokey, I am not trying
You gotta know who you are,
All right.
what you add, what type of value you bring to the table. You gotta figure out a problem. You gotta figure out how the people think. The collect, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of shit you gotta figure out. And once you figure out all that shit, you figure out how to service it. Then you become like them. Your picture become framed and it become on the wall. It become on this great chain with the greats. When I say chain, a chain of the greats. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Maya Angelou, all them, your name will be on there. On the same wall. It'll be on the same chain. All because you went within and you understood your time. I'm not saying that you can't study the greats. I ain't said that. But I've said to be like them is irrelevant to your time. Whenever you're watching this video, it's irrelevant for you to be like Malcolm X, Frederick Douglass. It's irrelevant for you to be like all the old great leaders. It's irrelevant to your time because it's a whole different consciousness. They do this. That's you hear. It's a whole different consciousness. So for you to go back it's a language that's gonna be misunderstood. You gotta understand the modern day time. Understand the modern day times, man. So I ain't gonna be long-winded. Understand the modern day times. Understand the people in the collective consciousness, man. And this go for if you're a music artist. This go for if you got a product or service. You gotta understand the market. So don't try to be like nobody. You know what I'm saying? You can study the greats and all that. That's cool. I'm with all that, man. But at the end of the day, you got to be like you. And you got to understand your time. So I'm going to leave you with understanding the times that you in. The very moment you watching this video, understanding that time you in, understanding the people around you, understanding the collective consciousness. Understanding and identifying the problem and how you can serve it. And knowing who you are. and know who you are. That's how you'll build great.